Hello there, guys. This is Vignaan. Welcome back to another Angular tutorial. In the last video, we have seen structural for directive in Angular. So, in this video, I'm going to compare this with @for, which is a new um for loop which was introduced in Angular 17. This has some more advanced features compared to star ngFor. The only difference is this will render, this will compile in runtime. That's the only difference. This for block works like your traditional Java or your traditional C# for loop. For an example, if I want to represent the same thing, the same task 1, task 2, task 3 in the @for loop, I can delete this and I can just like call a paragraph HTML element, and I can just like call item like this. Okay, and if I try to save this and if I compile this, if you see, I got the same thing, right? Technically. But if I want to, iterate task 1, task 2, task 3 in the same line, I can also do it inside this block. For an example, inside P, if I copy paste the same for loop like this, okay, and if I try to iterate item, you know, it's gonna still compile the same thing, but in the same line. Did you see the difference? So there is more control over the for loop. So I can paste it outside, I can paste it inside instead of using it as an HTML attribute like this. Okay, instead of this, I have more advanced control over my loop. And one more thing is it comes with another syntax which is empty. For an example, imagine this is returning task 1, task 2, task 3, right? It is returning 3 elements. What if it returns an empty element? Okay, so if it's empty, uh, I have to write another extra condition in my HTML like ngF. But with this, I do have another, um, another. I can just write I can declare an empty block, and I can write something like, um, you know, uh, this is empty. Okay, this is empty. Okay, and if I save this, over here, if I come over here and if I remove everything and if I save this, you see, it says this is empty. And if I add one element to this, task one, something like that, I'm going to get task one. So I do have more control over my for loop if I use @for, and I do have control over, for example, if I use, I can also use odd index. I can iterate multiple things, but the only difference is this one, this @for compiles in runtime. Okay, that's the major difference, and has more control than structural directive ngFor. That's one difference. But ngFor renders in runtime. That's the only difference. It has That's the only difference. End of the day. For ngFor, for it doesn't have extra blocks or extra things to filter data, but I can do that over here. I can paste it outside the HTML element, or I can paste it inside the HTML element. That is the major difference, actually. Uh, so both almost does the same thing. So end of the day, it's your choice which one you're going to use. But @for is my favorite. So thank you guys. Thank you for this tutorial. Uh, See you in the next tutorial.